Buzz. Buzz.
What's the buzz?
What's the buzz? What's the buzz,
I think we should make that a phrase.
what's the buzz, because? Is that not a thing people say? I thought that's a thing people say.
That's very normal. We all say that. I don't know why you're pointing that out as something unusual. What's the buzz, my cuz? Is very, very normal. I think it might be kind of more of a northern USA thing,
Yeah,
northern US.
it's a Connecticut thing for sure.
Yeah. We say that up north.
Connecticut dialect.
In fact, the farther north you go, the more common it is. So you go all the way to Maine, and you definitely say it a lot more often. Yeah.
And then it kind of slowly goes down to people say my cuz, and then it becomes you guys, and then it becomes my bros, and then it's just y'all as you go farther south.
That makes sense. Yeah, it checks out.
But up in Maine, everyone says my cuz.
My cuz.
My cuz. You hear it everywhere.
It's very common.
And they say wicked and my cuz all over Maine.
Wicked, my
pretty
cuz.
common.
I mean, that's why we're here to share that. It's common for us since we're familiar with, that being from the United States. Yeah, because we're very familiar with it.
Yeah, we know all of the different slang and colloquialisms across the country. Because, when you're from the United States, you just know.
You come for the Animal Crossing, you stay for the regional dialects and phrases.
We've done a lot of research. Yes. I took one of those quizzes one time online. We've done a lot of research.
Did it say you were from Maine? I bet it did.
It actually knew exactly where I was from, and it knew I was from Connecticut.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I tricked it a couple times, and I threw a Rochesterism in there once, and I messed with it.
Just to test the system. You got to test it.
Yeah. To Rochester the system.
I Rochester tested.
Yes, you must one must Rochester the system in order to know if it works perfectly. That is a good point. And thank you both for joining us today for Animal Crossing Pocket Pod episode 205. So for a very different start of the episode, I would like to take us right into Hey there, Pocket Pod. What you play when things get odd. Because I know we're big fans of Animal Crossing, but that doesn't mean we only play Animal Crossing. We do love other things. And so we've got a couple to share with you at least today. Maybe we'll bring some others to mind, who knows. But I thought I'd go ahead and start with my little short one, which may tickle your fancy as an Animal Crossing fan if you like a little bit of action, kind of roguelike things thrown into your game. It's a game called Cult of the Lamb. So not only do you have cute animals, you also get to form a delightful little cult of animal friends who do your bidding to create your camp and farm for you, harvest wood for you. It's quite interesting and amazing. And you do also have these excursions where you're going to find different elements and defeat the evil overlords. And
now,
it's a
what do you have to do to convince the cult to do your bidding?
Actually, they're very accommodating to your bidding. They kind of come to you and being like, please let me be in your cult, because you're offering them a safe place to live and you're giving them
This is not
food.
an elaborate scheme where you have to pull them out of their homes and convince them.
Not as far as I've seen. I mean,
maybe there's an episode 1 we haven't seen that's the first game that they haven't released yet. They'll do a prequel,
a prequel to the horrible things these little animals had to go through. But it's a very interesting. It's a very fun, interesting, strange game. It's it definitely has a dark sense of humor, I'd say. So it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. But if you like a little action, it also combines. It's not just the farming and the cooking food for your sweet little animal cult members. You also get to go out and fight monsters and collect loot. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's a neat little combo. I find it very interesting. It's very popular on Twitch right now. So if you have any favorite Twitch streamers, they might already be playing this, so you can get a preview of it through that too, which is fun. But that's my recommendation for Cult of the Lamb. But Joey Bowie, I know that there's a small film studio who wants to get on the Animal Crossing
Mom and Pop
game.
Shop.
Mom and Pop Shop, not very well known.
Little Mom and Pop Shop. They're working with their little. I mean, I don't know, Game Loft. I don't know. I think they make a bunch of games. They made a little game that I believe they marketed everywhere as they're Animal Crossing.
So I've heard.
Now,
so who is this little mom and pop shop?
Little mom and pop shop, you may have heard of a company called Disney.
Oh, I think it's Didoni.
Doznet.
.net. .com.
Doznet.
Do you have you heard of this company?
I think it's called Disnois.
Disnois.
Oh, that's it. That's gotta be.
Yes, we went to France.
They do have a little shop in France.
They do have a little
true.
shop in France. They also have a little shop in Japan, so I'm not surprised. Maybe they're the Japanese name we don't know.
Oh man!
Yeah, but
you know what? We should find out their names. Like, do a spotlight on this company.
Yeah, we should do.
is
Do
their
they really
Japanese
need
name?
more spotlights?
They need the exposure.
Yeah,
I want to know what their
definitely
ear
need exposure
innards are.
from us. What is your ear innard? I should go ask this particular mouse.
I think it's black.
Out. Oh, I think it is. Well, they also have a mom and pop shop down in Orlando,
Yes.
and in somewhere outside LA. I don't know exactly where.
In the Tragic Kingdom.
No,
In the Tragic Kingdom.
it's Disneyland. It's just Disneyland.
It's
the city.
Disnois.
It's Disnois.
Disnois.
Anyway,
My bad.
our friends at Disney, they're our friends, my friends and yours.
Oh,
They made a game called Dreamlight Valley.
Oh.
And upon first hearing about this game,
Yes.
I was like, so you're saying it's Animal Crossing, but with Mickey Mouse and Moana and Stitch
Well,
and Wally? Like you name a character,
Wally.
they're just gonna show up. Okay.
Is this a phone game or is this a
No, it's
Switch game?
it's on Switch. You can play it on PC. You can play it on PlayStation, Xbox. They made it available
Very
everywhere.
cute.
like
Yeah.
literally available on every console platform.
They
that
dropped it,
Okay,
and
great.
it's cross compatible. So like you can save it to
Super
the cloud.
original, guys. Where'd you come up with that one?
Whoa, Judgy McJudgerson over here! How dare you
It
make
look-
a
it
game
sounds-
accessible?
It sounds fine.
It sounds highly
surprised
accessible.
That Nintendo was just like, yeah, sure, come on over.
I mean, money is money, right?
Yes.
I assume they have to pay some money to sell it from their eShop and stuff. So Nintendo made some money off this sale. But yeah, so the game has a lot of things in common with you name any farm game out there. Farming game, I should say. You have villagers that you have to do quests for. You got to farm some things. You got recipes you want to figure out. You have to you've got to build up friendships. You have to like literally it's like Animal Crossing, but it's like Stardew Valley. It's like all the other games I have yet to play, but are very similar in kind to Animal
Harvest
Crossing.
Moon, maybe.
Harvest
There's one that I
Moon,
haven't played,
yep.
but I know is very well loved.
Yep. It even has something in common with Cozy. What's the
Cozy
game?
Grove?
Cozy Grove. Yeah. What I've been noticing while playing this game, though, is it doesn't have all the frustrations that Animal Crossing has.
What are you saying? They took the mold and then they like improved on this game?
Or like they didn't
Like what?
add in the frustrations that Animal Crossing insists on adding
Like
in.
what?
For
Like what?
instance,
Give us an- for
my
instance.
tools never break. For example,
Tools that don't break. What is this?
Well,
Old
question
Animal
for
Crossing?
you. Question for you. Is there only one type of tool? Or can you upgrade your tool?
there you get upgrades after certain quests. So my friend Merlin will tell me, "Oh, now your tool can break these types of rocks instead of those types of rocks only." So you
okay.
get certain upgrades after a while.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, you kind of develop a skill level as you go along. Right out of the box, you have magic. Just I can do magic, and I can remove these magical
Believe it or
things.
not.
Believe it or not.
Wow. Magic exists in Disney World.
There's a way to like trick the game so I could like go to places on the island that I wouldn't have access to.
It's an island.
Valley.
It's Dreamlight Island.
Dreamlight Valley, but like there's
Why is it
water
a-
areas and forest areas in this area. Now I can't do any terraforming, but you can place houses in the water or on land. So
that's
like
cool.
so when Moana wanted me to place her house on the beach, I could place it on the beach. And when is his name Maui? He wanted me to place his house. He has like a water house. It's not on land. I had to put it in the water. And then Ursula wanted me to place her house, and I was like, well, Ursula's house has to be in the water.
No, why would you do
awesome.
anything for Ursula?
She's awesome.
No. You mean Awesome? What about her sidekicks, Flotsam and Jetsam? Because I like them.
They have not shown up yet, but they have shown up in the form of like they're captured in her throne. So
question.
Lisha's question.
When you complete a task or you make a house for your little Disnois friends, do you feel compelled to sing a song? Like if I made one for Maui, I would have to say, "What can I say except you're welcome?"
You're welcome. And do a little snapping.
I would feel compelled to like sing their songs to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, have you done that?
Don't hold back. Don't hold back. There's music in the game. I mean, it's Disney IP. You could do whatever you want. I'm sure. You know the drill, guys. I'm playing on mute. I have no idea if there's music in the game.
Oh,
JB, but you love the Disney music.
I know. I turned on the sound at one point, and I was like, "Oh, cute!" But then I was like watching something, and I had to turn the sound back down. So I really have no idea, like, if all of them have different like sounds and tunes and stuff like that.
That's so fun.
I can tell you when I talk to Moana, she gives me a little toot every time. She's always like hand on hip, going, sass. It's really cute. Another thing, when you want to build something, Scrooge just builds it right away. He takes your money.
Scrooge is your Nook.
Scrooge is my Tom Nook, but he doesn't wait 24 hours to build the thing. I don't have to like watch it just sit there and wait till tomorrow. He just builds it.
Well,
he just upgrades the thing. He just puts it right there.
His big thing is work smarter, not harder. And if anything is smart, I'd say building it right away and having it ready for me immediately is much smarter. I like it.
I can. So the thing with this game is I can just keep playing and playing and playing, and I don't reach like an end point where I'm like, well, now I have nothing to do. So like I went like hours the other day, and I was like,
goodness,
I guess I should just stop. Whereas with Animal Crossing, you do kind of reach an end point usually because unless you're terraforming for a whole day, you kind of run out of tasks. At some point,
how do you get different characters on your valley?
Different things get unlocked as you go along. So you might stumble upon a character if you unlock a certain part of the valley. So like I was able to earn enough of this type of point, so I unlocked this sort of secret area, and I found Hans. Is that his name? Is that the guy from Frozen?
The reindeer?
No.
That's Sven. Christoph? You mean Christoph.
I ran into
Hans
Christoph.
was the baddie. You'd
yeah,
want Christoph.
the good guy, the blonde-haired guy. I ran into Christoph, and he was just standing there in the woods, just hanging out, and I was like,
oh, was he with his troll family? His rock troll family?
No, he lost Donald Duck. He lost Donald Duck.
What are the odds?
But he and Donald had been wandering through the woods, and this thing happened, and Donald got sucked away into the abyss, and I had to go into the abyss and go find Donald. And I was tracing this like random magic feather, and I finally found Donald, and I pulled him through the abyss and brought him back for Kristoff. It was delightful. But yeah, so apparently he and Donald
and not like Sven.
or Anna or like I don't know, but it was Donald's
rock troll dad.
Right? I assume I'll meet all sorts of characters along the way. But,
right.
Yeah,
like I'm making an effort probably to combine and mesh different properties, I assume.
Like I had to go get Remy right away because you want certain types of food. So I had to bring Remy over so he could open the restaurant.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your restaurant.
Yeah. So I have his house. I have Moana and Maui's house. I have Ursula's house. I think those are the main houses I've set up.
It's interesting that there's villains. Are there other villains that you...
There will be other villains. Mother Gothel will be there. Is that how you pronounce her name? From Tangled.
Wow,
yeah.
Yeah. But I have a question.
What's up?
So is this like the same path for everyone, do you think? Or is it like, does it vary? Okay, so it's like,
well, you can take different paths. So like on the very first, thing you decide to do, you go into the castle and you get to pick 3 different journeys. So I picked Moana. My buddy Bob, he had picked, I think he picked whatever the third one was. Neither of us picked Remy, and we both regretted it. And then we both had to go back and get Remy when we realized we wanted to open the restaurant. what was the third one? Was it Wally? I can't even remember.
Wow.
So I have to go back and get Wally at some point. But then, yeah, for everyone, if you go into that one part of the forest, everyone will have Kristoff in the forest. The Donald journey is real. Everyone has
Do your
Ursula
valleys
hiding out
all
in a
look the
cave.
same? Or do you pick your own?
Yeah.
Oh, and can
so
you
all
play
of that
with
is very
other people?
much the same. What's that?
Oh, can you play with other people, or is it all like a one-player experience?
Not yet. I think there's talk of it being social at some point, but right now it is very much your own.
Do you get
game.
seasons? Or is it just different?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
So is
yet,
it real time? That's another question, I guess. Is it real
so
time?
it is real. It had, like, what do you mean real time? Like is it April or whatever, September
is it like
or whatever?
September there? Actually, is it September? Because that's what
I don't know what day of the month it is.
It's an example of a month. I get what you're doing.
I see what you're asking me. I have absolutely no idea. It doesn't tell me what month and day it is, so maybe it doesn't do seasons. But when you plant stuff, it does like use real time for.
Does it
planting.
get darker
it's not like
in the
Stardew
day?
Valley. What's that?
Does the daytime get darker?
Yeah, so it does follow like the clock as far as day and night.
Oh, so it's like while it's night here, it's night in the game. So that is okay. Day-night cycles are real life.
And it thunders and storms a lot on my valley for some reason, which is chaos.
exciting.
Like right now, it is like super stormy there. You can see there's lightning. There's lightning.
Give your character an umbrella.
I haven't found one yet, but if I find one,
That's okay. They can handle it. Just get a little.
and I'm in the spoopy woods trying to uncover the secret of this cabin thing I found in the woods.
No nightmares.
Who do you think will be in the spooky cabin?
You want me to
Do you have
find
any
out?
ideas?
Want me to find out?
I want to know.
I'm gonna go in. We're gonna go in. I have to go find out what's in the cabin. So this is my next quest. Merlin sent me here.
First of all, let me say, what?
Just who I suspected.
You suspected someone.
Well, I just mentioned her. Who's the next villain I was gonna meet?
Oh,
Ursula?
Goth.
Gotha.
Tangled.
Mother Tangled.
Mother Tangled. Mother Tangle.
I went outside accidentally. I have to go back in.
But I do think I agree. I think that is cool that there are villains. So I mean, some of the coolest Disney characters are villains anyway.
So it sounds like there's like or at least from what you're describing, it's more of like a fix. I mean, in Animal Crossing, there are
a little more fixed
tasks that you could do. But is there any sort of like serendipitous things where a certain character would show up, or like any sort of like things left more to chance, perhaps? In this, or is it more
I
of
don't know how random
journey?
I don't know how random generating it is. I think you have I think there are very set quests and you unlock them in whatever order you unlock them in, but they're very set.
Gotcha.
I don't know how random it is.
Is there like free will things to do, like fishing and
Yes. So I can go around and there's a part of the game where you get to pick like which one of the characters helps you with different types of tasks, and you get more and more points when they do that. So like, Mickey can be my forager friend. So if he hangs around with me when I go foraging, I get more berries and more apples or whatever. So things like that, you end up having a different experience than if he was my mining friend or something like that. That makes the game slightly different, but that's just a small change. But yeah, like in that way, you don't totally choose a completely different experience than someone else. It's very structured. But I would imagine if they keep changing the game, it evolves and evolves. And you get to decorate the island. So island, valley, whatever. I keep saying island because I'm an Animal Crossing brain, but you can decorate. In fact, Scrooge would like me to decorate the like each part of the valley to help encourage more people to move in. So maybe that'll help make random people start appearing.
Maybe,
Something very interesting right now is we're trying to get Minnie to show up. Right now, Minnie is... So part of the whole mystery of what's happening in the game is everyone has forgotten who they are and where they came from. And they all used to live here, but they don't remember living here. And Mickey
it's like
is trying to get Minnie to move back.
meets
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Essentially. So we were trying to get Minnie to move back, but like she can't remember. But Mickey remembers her. So we're all trying to remember Minnie. We're remembering. So now she's like wandering around the island as like a
It's
little
not that
specter.
hard. We just have Mickey put on a bow and call it a day.
He literally like he made me carry around her bow just like in my pocket for like a whole day and like bring the bow to Goofy and bring the bow
Show
to
it to
Scrooge
all
and be
of our
like,
friends.
tell me your
literally
memories
me,
of Minnie.
guys, with a bow in my ear. Like, now do you remember?
But yeah, so she's like this little specter that just kind of pops up around the island now, and I'm like, oh, there's Minnie, Minnie, but she hasn't moved back yet. So hopefully I'll get to meet her soon.
Soon, Minnie, the real not hologram Minnie will pop up.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
Mickey still remembers her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cute.
And it sounds like other characters are remembering her as you show her bow to them.
Exactly. Yes, I remember that polka dot lady.
The bow.
Yeah, she liked to cook, right? Yeah, she liked to cook.
Wow, I just realized I know virtually nothing about Minnie or anything she enjoys.
Apparently, she likes
polka
flowers
dots.
and she likes to bake. That's what I learned about her, and she wears polka dots.
I did know the polka dots part. I like that Merlin is
And
helping
heels.
you. And
She loves to wear heels.
Oh, and Merlin is batty. He is hilarious. He's just like wanders around and like talks to himself and just moves his hands a lot. And
my
he
gosh.
is hilarious. I enjoy Merlin a lot.
Very excited that they have one of the characters from one of my favorite Disney movies in there. And I really wish it made me think of, it's like a dream suite for a Disney game, for Dreamlight, Disney Dreamlight, that Dreamlight Dream Suite, that they could be, your character could be the look of any of the aesthetics of any of the Disney movies, or at least a handful. Like if you could do the cell shaded looking ones of like older animations. Wouldn't that be fun?
I could be Simba. I'm just kidding. I went right to lions.
Yes, you
I
could
like
be
that.
Lion from the Lion King, or a meerkat, or anything.
I could be a robot.
Robot from WALL-E.
Make
But
me
yeah, I would
Wall-E.
love that.
Or Eve. Make me Eva.
So like I would
Eva.
say that the aesthetic of the characters is very like the Frozen kind of like CG style of
Yes.
things. Which is
I
probably
have the very
easiest
big
to do.
eyes and yeah. They
Yes.
look like. But I will say that when as you're picking your character style, they do have different body shapes, which I thought was really cool.
Oh,
So
nice.
that the variance is not that wide, but like you do get to go from like skinny as a rail to like wider hips and stuff like that. So I was like, well, that's
cool.
nice. You're not just picking from one body type and
Right.
4 skin colors. You get quite a few options, which is nice. So.
That is good. I like having some variety. I think that's nice. Come on,
Lots of
guys.
hairstyles. You get to play with all sorts of like makeup and
Ooh.
styles and eye shapes and things like that. So they have lots of variety, which is really cool.
Variety is the spice of my video gaming life.
Yes, it's
Like
not just here's 2 faces, pick one.
Yeah. One body type. Do you want to be tall or short?
Would you like
They're
to
the
be
same body.
this representation of male or this representation of female? And there you go.
That's the only one. Do you get to build a money bin for Scrooge McDuck?
Oh, a girl can dream.
Maybe like when you're making so much. Wait, is there currency in the game that you collect, or is it like
yeah.
just magic points?
There's coinage, and you have to pay for all sorts of stuff that goes
gotcha.
into the economy of the valley, and that of course all goes back to Scrooge.
Into Scrooge's money bin. Yes,
Yes.
this is what I was thinking. So eventually we'll have enough money there, so we can have the money bin. Go diving
You
in.
can go
money
diving
bin.
in it,
Sounds
yep.
awesome.
Most
Yes,
of my
we're on the
money
same
goes through Goofy right now. So Goofy has all these stalls around.
Oh,
And
is he like the
you sell
merchant?
things to Goofy? Yeah, you sell things to him. You
Oh.
buy seeds from him, back and forth,
Aw.
back and forth. But like from what I can tell, Scrooge is running the show behind the scenes on Goofy's stalls.
I mean, I get it. I feel like that's his forte. He's the mastermind.
I mean, if they really wanted to
Wow.
make it like Tom Nook, though, they'd have Huey, Dewey, and Louie as the little Timmy and Tommies.
Do you think
I
they
mean,
thought about doing that? That's so perfect.
I have no doubt this will keep expanding to more and more characters as the game grows and as they get more and more like whatchamacallits releases and stuff. This is just the first release of the game. Like there's probably 20 something characters to unlock so far. There will be more.
Just a question. Do I remember hearing this is free to play? Is that
No.
correct? No, it is not free to play. It is
There's
Do not listen to
3
me. That's not
levels
free to
of the
play.
game.
To play.
There's the basic level that's just, I think $20 or $30.
Oh, gotcha.
And then but you don't have to pay per month or anything like that. You just buy the
gotcha.
game once or something.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't know if there's some sort of online requirement for this game. I think if you want to cloud save, you need like an online something. But if you want to save to your device, I think you're fine. I don't know how it all works. I didn't look it up. But then there's 2 other levels. If you want a bunch of cool fashion and stuff, you can pay for an extra $20 and you get the fashion level. That's the ultimate or whatever the middle one is. And then there's the super high level one.
Ultimate is the middle one.
I can't remember what the 3 levels were. I'll be honest. Whatever's the top tier one, premium.
Fanciest.
It's like, basic, ultimate, premium. I could have those 2 reversed. But whatever's the $70 one.
Whoa, baby!
You get royalty like level stuff. You get like thrones and crowns, or I don't even know what you get. But I was like, I'm gonna pass. I don't need a crown. I'm good. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I'm gonna want a crown later. But I passed on the extra $20 just for royalty.
That's understandable. I hear you.
But I went middle of the road. I figured, I don't want to like live.
That's what they wanted you to do.
Right? That's why exactly they have the high level one. They give you the one that sounds outrageous, so you go with the middle one. It's the marketing plan. I get it. I fell for the scheme.
Oh, well, you're also a Disney fan, so I feel that you will put that extra stuff into good use. And
I know. I already have a really cute Mickey jacket that I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Worth it.
Worth it.
I can't show you because I'm talking to Mother Gothel right now, but if you look really closely, you can see my cute little Mickey jacket.
I see it. Oh my gosh. It looks like you've got a cute little like pin patch on there.
I'm wearing a fedora as well.
Oh my gosh,
and I got
look at
purple
this
hair and Joey Bowie glasses. Yeah.
Adorable and a half. I love it. Yeah. Oh, I love that the jacket is also kind of a crop jacket.
It's like a crop jacket. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then underneath I have a I have a Disney World t-shirt under there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
I hope you can
you're
collect all the Disney pins.
I'm apparently a super fangirl.
Like,
as someone that's like, I haven't been to Disney World in 32 years, but look at me as a fangirl in this game.
I'm going to take a picture of one of my neighbors and make a t-shirt with their face on it and just walk around with one of my neighbors' faces on my shirt. Like, that's basically what you're doing in the game by having like a Disney... Like having a Mickey on your shirt.
Oh, having
Mickey as your neighbor.
That's a good point. Don't tempt me to make shirts with your faces on them because now I'm thinking.
Well, no, like
JB
can you imagine your neighbor sells patches of their face, and then you ironed it onto your favorite jacket, and then you walk around and you're like, oh, hi, Steve.
I think I'm going to make patches of my face for my neighbors,
and then sell them on like the local Facebook groups.
Hey guys,
I thought you guys might like me.
Thought you might want a t-shirt of my face.
What you should do is make patches of your scouts, because those I already look like little patches. What you've set up your little sunburst faces. I would buy those patches, Leash.
Oh, collect and trade them all.
I might not wear them around. But they'd be very cute.
That would be very cute.
Maximum cuteness. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot.
Cuteness. Maximum justice. Cuteness.
Wow, I'm really excited about the Disney Dreamlight. I want to hear more about it. So keep track of your fun times.
I'll keep you guys posted. This game is definitely my new delightful addiction, and I'm having so much fun with it. I'll keep you posted. And if you have interest in playing, I recommend it. I'm just sad it's not like cross visiting compatible yet, but maybe it will be.
Because when you said that, I was like, oh, that's awesome. So you can play with other people no matter what their platform is. Because I like to be like, maybe I'm playing it on PC or
also really cool. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
If they can figure that out, if they can figure out how to like make it like so that friends can visit each other, and so that like if you're playing on your PC and I'm playing on my like. That would be super cool.
That would be mind-blowing. That would be new age technology.
If anyone can do it, Disney with their infinite money budget can figure it out. So
I mean, it's possible. I believe that Minecraft servers are a lot of like cross-platform, so it can be done. It can happen.
We have the technologies. But even if like it's everyone on the Switch and then separately everyone, I've just like figure it out, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Figure it out,
guys. You can do it.
Come on,
it'll be great. Yeah, let's start with the same platform. That's fine. Just let friends hang out together.
I know a few people playing this on the Switch. Like that's enough for me. I'll start there.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah. Well, with that, I would love to take a little break so we can wet our whistles.
My
Now I'm
whistle
feeling
is
nice
so
and
wet.
refreshed. A little wet. The whistle is the wettest. The wet whistle.
Wettest of whistles. Do you think
What?
Pete's dragon will show up?
Oh my.
Dragon shows up. Wait, is Pete's dragon from Disney?
Is he?
That's what I was wondering.
Well, I'm looking at him right now, and I'm pretty sure he has a Disney label on him right now.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I've seen Pete's dragon. And also, when I was the age of watching Pete's dragon, I was probably not super aware of different labels of companies.
It is Disney Plus. It is
Oh,
on
wow.
Disney
Yep,
Plus,
there it is.
but
Yeah, I'm double checking.
yep, distributed by Walt Disnois.
Oh yeah, Walt
Studios.
Disney.
Motion
Disno.
Picture. Disney.
Disney. Yeah. Look at that.
Disney.
Well, yeah, I have Pete's dragon in like a little stuffy plushie, whatever, in my closet, and I just looked up at him and I was like, "Aw, that would be a fun discovery on my island. Just a giant Pete's dragon just wandering around."
Pete's
I don't think
dragon
I ever
has a
knew that
name.
there was a
What is
remake.
Pete's dragon's name? There's a remake? I didn't know
In
that either. Doesn't he have a
2016.
name?
You know, Google asked this question a lot. His name
Elliot.
is Elliot.
Yes. Thank you. Tim knows. It is Elliot. That is
Yeah, it was
Pete's dragon's
Elliot.
name is in fact
Look
Elliot.
at Tim
Yes.
knowing it before
Tim
Google.
is the
was
knower
this-
of all things.
I was like, wait, was Pete's dragon Elliot or was the kid's name Elliot? And then I was like, wait, it's Pete.
It's Elliot the dragon.
If Elliot is Pete's dragon's name,
then
what was
Pete
the
is
owner?
really Elliot's dragon's name.
Wait, then who's Pete?
His mom was
This
a
sounds
doctor.
like a tongue twister.
That is amazing. Yes, yes, perfect. Pete's dragon.
Who was Pete all along?
And
Who was Pete's dragon's owner?
that's a question when
It's
we
a
have
puzzle for the ages.
a puzzle for a riddle within a riddle.
It's like Frankenstein's monster.
Nice. Oh man. So I understand we might have something that is a little thing to share. What was that? Did you hear that?
What was that?
I heard
Weird.
it again.
Where did it come from?
Where did it go?
Where did it come from?
Where did it
Cotton
come
Eye
from? Cotton Eye Joe?
That'll be another Oh
mystery
no!
solved.
Oh, good. Well, now we
Well,
can move on to the next thing. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, you guys tell me what this is.
What could it be?
What could it be now?
What could it be now?
I was hanging around in the Discord this
Yeah.
week because me and our buddy Gigi were talking about Dreamlight Valley, actually.
Oh,
And I happened to stumble upon a little note from our friend Lo. You remember Lo?
I
Who
know
could forget
Lo.
our friend Lo?
Of course.
And Lo shared some interesting tidbits about a game we all have heard of and played and loved called Animal Crossing New Horizons. Heard of it?
What?
I've heard of it. Ever heard of it? Yes. Yes.
So
Tell us
Lo-
more about this.
Lo has shared as of the beginning of September. If you're wanting to collect some new food recipes, then get catching some salmon.
Oh.
The first one will give you a recipe, and then once you've caught 3 more, you'll think of an extra 3 recipes.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
You are not done with your recipes if you think you're done with your recipes, is what this
Gosh, I'm so excited.
information is telling me.
That's great. And wasn't it amazing that was it not last episode that we discussed the salmon and the unfortunate circumstance of we're naming a color after you, salmon.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So it's so perfectly timed.
Perfectly timed. Oh, the poor salmon.
Perfectly timed. And it's perfectly
But
pink
now you can go catch some
insides.
salmon in Animal Crossing and make some nami dishes.
Yes, that's a great pro tip.
Apparently-
Thank you so much, Lo. Oh, and so I'd say that's a
Well,
pro tip if you want to.
You think that's a pro tip? Well, and there's one more small pro tip here.
What?
If you have not yet caught a blue marlin since recipe season has been upon us for the last year, there's also a blue marlin recipe. So
Ooh.
that's a project and a half to go catch a blue marlin. So
I got very lucky because I got that very early on. So yes.
Oh, okay. You already know about that one. But if you haven't, go work on that because you have to go get that at the pier. And I believe the dock length might matter on that one. So I don't remember if you have to go.
Well,
to
you can also just, it is if you want just them to populate there. But if you have
if you just have a lot of
fish food,
yeah,
bait or whatever it's called,
bait, yeah,
The beep.
yeah. But yeah, go work on that marlin catching and see if you can get that recipe from the marlin.
Yeah. Get that.
So yeah,
recipe.
those
And the
I believe
salmon
are
recipes.
definitely tips.
That
and
is
tricks.
awesome. I
Tips
want to get a new
and tricks.
salmon recipe. That
Yeah.
sounds so great.
So thanks,
Get in
Lo.
there. Yeah, thank you, Lo. Good pro tip.
We
Getting
have
me
some
back
Animal
to
Crossing news.
fishing. Gotta go fish. Go fish.
Yeah.
Gotta go fish.
Gotta
and
go
I gotta
fish.
go fish.
And this is not even a little bit close to news, but there was a Nintendo Direct this week, and I remember I saw as I was scrolling through one of the Animal Crossing feeds was like, "Will there be Animal Crossing news?" The Nintendo
no,
Direct,
why would you even think
and I
that?
was like,
Psht.
"Why even mess with us, people?" I didn't even pretend to be tricked by that one.
No. There's
There was
not
none.
an Animal Crossing.
clickbait.
Even
But
was there?
there was some exciting stuff for people that like certain games, right? There was
Oh, Pikmin. Was announced, a new
Pikmin had a
game.
big update, right?
That's a
There's going to be a new Pikmin game
Yeah,
and
there's a new
a
Pikmin game,
and a mobile
big
game
deal.
too, right?
Yeah, because Pikmin Bloom is already out, but I think they were
Okay.
talking about that more.
There was like more updates to Pikmin Bloom, maybe or something.
Yeah, because
They
I
seem
was
very excited
impressed
about
that it was actually like Shigeru Miyamoto was talking about it, which was like, well, what is he actually?
Yeah, he was talking about how he goes around all over Japan and plays Pikmin.
It's so sweet.
And he uses all of his steps to work on the game. I was like, that is adorable.
That is adorable, and I love it. And yeah, so that is a fun way to get out and about. It's in the scope of good old Pokemon Go or Ingress or whatever, or the Harry Potter game. They all have used the same network of spots, which I also heard
Niantic.
weirdly that Niantic is also doing an NBA augmented reality game. I got a thing that I could reserve my name. I'm like, I don't think I'm interested in this, but thank you.
But you gotta meet all the parts of the market, right? Some people are not interested in the other things we just mentioned, but they like their sports.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Sports. You might even say that there are perhaps even more people they're going to tap into a huge market.
What?
Because I know, right? It's wild.
That is not my understanding of this universe, but okay.
I know. There's such a spectrum of
Never met
out
them.
there.
Never met that person.
Oh, speaking of people like that person, I had a brush with greatness.
A brush with greatness.
Because I was really happy that I was able to take a used table off the hands. Actually, I mean, that's a weird way to put it. My brother and sister-in-law had moved into a smaller place. So we had a lovely table that they weren't able to accommodate anymore. And we have a lovely dining room area that doesn't have a real table because we had a little folding table that we used forever.
Right. You've had that little folding table.
Yeah,
You've made it work for years. I barely noticed it was a folding table.
I know. Well, because I would put a tablecloth over it to hopefully make it not be obvious.
Sneaky fancy. Sneaky fancy.
Sneaky fancy. But
Thrifty.
yeah, so now we were able to give their table a new home, and it's so sweet. And it was just like a lovely surprise and a treat. And it is the same gray as our coffee table, which was like, what? This is such a cool surprise. So now we have really cute little tables.
I can't wait to see your table.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait till you sit at it and the table won't move if you lean against it. It's amazing.
Sarah, Mazel Table.
Oh,
Mazel Table.
Mazel Table. Thank you. Oh, welcome, new table. Welcome. But yeah, so that was my brush with greatness.
That is a brush with greatness. Yes.
Right?
Yes, family table or just family furniture is a great thing.
Oh my goodness,
Highly
such a nice
recommend
treat.
it.
Oh yes, and I should mention the brush with greatness is from our podcast.
Yes, our sister podcast.
Our sister podcast.
Sister podcast, the Adam Gravitz Sports Show. So thanks for the brush with greatness, guys. We appreciate it.
We love a brush with greatness.
A brush with greatness, indeed. Well, let's see. I think we have a little more time yet. If you guys want to do a Spotlight Camper, aka Spotlight Villager. I liked it because it sounded a little bit like a chiptune old school video game version of it, which I really appreciate. So thank you for that spin. I loved it. I loved it.
Welcome.
So let me pull up some old school phone looking up a character action.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that because we haven't had maybe we did one maybe two podcasts ago. Did we do a Spotlight Camper? Maybe?
I think we did one.
We did one last time.
We did Gaston.
Oh, that's right. We sure did. How did I forget about Gaston? guest.
Who I think might show up in Dreamlight Valley as a different Gaston.
As a different sort of Gaston. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness. So I have never done the random assortment of picking before, but I would love to try it. So I'm going to try it in the JB style, wherein I select first a species. Is that correct? I let you guys pick through, and I look at the species.
I did it by like a number. Like
a number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
Or if it's rows, pick the row number and the,
Yeah, let's do
column number.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm in the wrong. Different. Oh no, here we go. Okay, so let's see. It looks like I'll give you. I'm not going to count all. I think there's like 40 species, but I'll just say 30 just in case I can't remember.
Sure.
So if we're not using the last few, so let's try. Joelle, give me a number between 1 and 30.
I like 23.
Okay, good job. 10.
Because this episode is going live on September 23rd.
I thought you were doing an homage to my Fox channel growing up, WXXA.
Oh,
I was not, Leash,
Fox
but I'm glad you mentioned it. I'll keep it in mind.
Yes. So that's, you know what? Why not? Maybe it was a serendipitous choice. And Leash, I would like you to give me a number between, let me see, between 1 and 9.
I
know it's hard. It's no pressure.
I'm going to go with 4.
Right.
4, lucky number 4.
4. Lucky number 4. Oh.
Was it lucky?
How do we... It is lucky and interesting because the character that I have selected from number 4 is in fact an animal that does not make an appearance. Oh, wait. It says he does have an appearance in... Oh, no. I corrected. I stand corrected. It lists every game, but it highlights the ones this character is present in.
Yes.
So that's why I was confused.
Yes.
Do we want to learn about a past?
A past character who's
we're
no
learning about
longer
a retired villager,
a retired character, a character that is very special. For he only appeared in Animal Crossing Dubotsu no Mori E+, which was the Japanese re-release of the American updated GameCube version.
It's a special one.
Yeah, very special, and he's never made another appearance, and I feel sad because he's really cute.
He got retired. Wow. Well, then we should let his spotlight shine down on him.
Yes. Learn all about him.
Let us spotlight shine on lion character Jubei. 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 So he is a lion with a cranky personality.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I'm guessing we're not going to have too much information on him. He's a dark orange lion with a brown goatee to match his brown mane and large green eyes.
Oh, he looks like Remember the 5th of November.
Oh, he's an anonymous V. Wait, was it V? V for Vendetta. That's so funny, as portrayed by Hugo Weaving in a mask. But yeah, he does have a very distinctive little goatee.
I was disappointed to learn that it was Hugo Weaving. I'm not gonna lie.
You were disappointed? Did you think it was someone else?
I didn't know who it was. I liked to not know. I liked the mystery
it was anonymous.
of it.
You want him to be
I liked it being
mysterious.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
I feel sad. That is kind of magical.
Like Marshmallow. We'll never know the name of Marshmallow. Never ever will we ever know.
You mean DJ Marshmallow?
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a name.
Do we know who that is? He does?
Yeah, it's
not
on
just
Wikipedia.
Marshmallow?
No, I won't tell you.
Okay.
I won't spoil the mystery. See, once you know, you can't not know.
That's true. I will live in my blissful ignorance of just thinking he's just Marshmallow and only a unique non-person with no identity. Yep. Okay, so he is a cranky personality, this little Jubei, and he is very cute.
Mm-hmm.
He's very cute.
And his default clothing is the thunder shirt, which I like to think he was perhaps afraid of thunder and lightning, and he had to wear
fireworks.
He needs a thunder buddy.
Thunder shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. He so really didn't like, August when the fireworks happened all the time, so we put on a thunder shirt the whole month.
Oh my goodness. Oh, give him an extra little squeeze and a hug.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He got cranky.
He got a little cranky because of the thunder. I get it. So there's a translated version of his profile. It does list everything in Japanese. So his favorite catchphrase is ikanimo, which means really. I guess it's like, really? Really? No, I don't know if that's
Really?
what it means.
Very sarcastic.
It says Jubei-san is well liked by people. He is a man with he is a man who is strict with himself and strict with others, but he could be a little kinder to others. What? His favorite
Aw.
saying is, "Pinch yourself and know the pain of others." That is I think that's meaningful. I get it, and it does give an explanation of that saying, which says, "It is important to imagine the pain of others as if it was your own pain. Be considerate of others." Just to have empathy. I think that's an important lesson that Jubei was trying to teach us, despite his crankiness.
I like it.
Oh,
I think so.
What a cute guy! Oh my gosh, I had no idea this character existed, and I wish he would show up in New Horizons. What? Jubei, come back!
Look at the decorations in his house.
He's got some. Oh, it looks like. I wonder if those are like lion dog statues, perhaps.
This is Chinese lioness and Chinese lion, like a
Oh,
set.
ooh, that's got to just be from that older Animal Crossing, because I don't remember that being in. I don't even remember that in the American one in GameCube. But I mean,
a bunch of bonsai and a
get excited
well.
playing that. The bonsai is very pretty. The
Oh, I
well
like his
it also
hypno
looks-
parasol he had. Is that a thing that we still
Yeah.
have? It looks like a starlight
No
mint.
parasol. Oh,
Yeah, it looks like
good
a mint.
question.
Yeah, I like
We
that.
do have a
parasol.
peppermint one. I
Do we
wonder
have
if
the
that's
red
Could
one?
make
Or
a,
do we
a
have-
peppermint forest with those, man.
Oh yes,
That would be
like
very
that
fun to
idea.
decorate with. I can picture it now.
I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
I don't think we have that type of parasol. Does it come? Do we have one in a different color?
Like the spiral? I
there's
don't know.
Oh, wait. There's a list. Oh no, this might be a list of all umbrellas in Animal Crossing ever. I see
It
the hypno
scared me.
parasol, but this looks like old stuff. I know there's like a red and white one that looks kind of like a cocktail umbrella that is like, I think, Kabuki's umbrella.
Mm.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't think we.
But
have
it's not
this
a
one. This
spiral.
definitely doesn't sound.
I don't think.
Soups familiar.
Nah.
Hmm.
Nah.
He doesn't even have names in other languages. Did we already say that?
Yeah. Yeah, because he was only in the one game that was just released in Japan.
So
Well,
he-
what do you think? Maybe we could
Never
give
got
him a new
translated.
name. What do you think? Should we just call
what
him
would his
V
name-
because we said he looks like V from V?
V. I would
for
name him
Vendetta?
V.
V. You can call Jubei is the new. We'll make up his
Oh, do you think he'd wear like
And-
all black in the new game?
and a big hat.
Or in a big
In like
hat?
Italian, he could be Benedetti.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, Benedetti. Look at his. He is a really dapper fellow. He's quite a smart look he's got. Oh, he's so cute. I like his little
Yeah.
face.
I definitely like his face. I like his little goatee. It's super cute.
Yeah.
Poor
Aw,
buddy.
Jubei, sorry you got retired. We wish you would make an appearance again.
I wonder.
You
why
deserve
they
so much more.
can't. Remember, Jubei in November.
Right there you go. Perfect.
What is Sagittarius, by the way? What's because we don't know his birthday. It doesn't say. But what is Sagittarius? Do we know that?
I believe
Like
it's
What time of year?
December. Does that sound right? Sagittarius?
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know
not
star
sure.
signs.
That's so
November
weird. It doesn't say
23rd
his
to
birthday.
December 21st.
So his birthday could be in November. I'm just saying.
Could be.
Oh my goodness. Could be a
It would have been
November
better
birthday.
if he were a Scorpio and he could
It
have
would have
a
been. Yeah.
A 4th of November.
Yeah,
5th of
he would have an
November.
actual
5th of November.
the 5th of November birthday. But
Oh my
you know,
gosh,
if he has the 25th of November, that's also good, right? It's close.
Yes.
That's true.
True.
That's true. I like that idea. Oh yeah. Oh, Jubei.
Remember, Jubei. I just like that.
Remember
makes a
me.
connection. But is he V because V is the Roman numeral for 5 and it's associated with Guy Fawkes and the 5th of November? I never made that connection
Sure.
before. Why not?
I think that all adds up. That checks out.
Checks out. It's the numerology of it all. It makes sense. It was completely planned.
Jubei.
Completely planned. Well, I enjoyed learning about Jubei.
Me too.
He doesn't. What can we say? What color he does? Does he have ear innards? It looks like his ears just are like one color as his little like orangey fur. I guess his ear innards are orange.
I'm seeing like I'm zooming really far in, Sarah, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
seeing pink, like a pinkish hued ear innards.
Vote from us that we're saying Jubei
Yeah.
has pinkish ear innards.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfectly pinkish ear innards.
Yep. Very, very much. I
had
can
to know.
vouch. There's a distinct separation between his fur color and the ear innards, and it's pink.
Perfect. Oh, Good job. Thank you. Thank you for doing the sleuth work and the zooming for.
I'm not going to let this
for
information
strategic purposes.
go unchecked.
You know the important details, and you know what we need to get out to the people. Because
People need to know about Jubei. Jubei's been retired for like 2 decades now. I don't know how long.
Oh my gosh, for such a long time.
This guy needs to be unlocked from the vault.
Acknowledged.
He's in the Nintendo vault. It's not like when Disnois whatever unlocks things from the vault every 2 years, you know.
So you can get him one chance. You can never. Now you just have to appreciate Jubei from afar into the distant past.
That's it. We just gotta look at him on Wikipedia, and that's it.
Well, I'm glad we could learn about him. Aww. Listeners, I hope you enjoyed learning about little Jubei.
I sure did.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. You know, Joelle, thank you for teaching us about Jubei and his ear innards. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Leash, thanks for chilling and enjoying some good time Animal Crossing and adjacent fun times with us.
Thanks.
Of course, listeners,
thanks for having me.
Too.
Thanks for hosting.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Sarah. Yeah. We appreciate you guys. And we also appreciate Jack Waite Blank of Monkey Cat Studios for making us sound like cool people. We're
cool cats. Cool cousins. Cool cousins.
Cool cuz. What's the buzz, cuz? Bring it back around. And until next time.